Hello and welcome to the vlog. I am aware that I cut my bangs way too short. I don't want to talk about it. So this week we're just gonna do like a chill, realistic week in my life type of a thing. I was gonna start this video last week, but surprise, surprise, my disability disabled me. Very rude. Last week just was cancelled pretty much. I did, however, try to start the video, so if any of that is usable, I'll put it in here. Hey friends, it's Tuesday. I am going to pack an order, and this order is for Paula. We have a grape and a lilac bucket hat, 2 grape and 2 lilac bandanas, and a set of coasters. I think I can guess what Paula's favorite color is. So I need to get that packed up, film a short in the process, and be on my way. And I'll catch up with you later when I have more time to talk. I did make this last week, a little Kindle case. It also meant I could use up this like bright coral color that I had left over from a custom bandana order a while back, I think. And then currently I am working on a gingham bucket hat. This is a pattern by Passionate Kelsey. I've made one before in green colors and it looks really nice and it was really fun to make. So I'm making another one. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the amount of yarn that I have. The white and the lighter blue should be completely fine, but this one, this is all I have. According to how much yarn it used when I made the green one, I should be fine, but we'll see. I don't have any crazy plans this week. There's no drop or anything special really happening, but we will burn that bridge when we get to it. For right now, I'm gonna be working on this bucket hat and watching some YouTube. It is Monday morning. I'm tired. We'll talk later. Okay, so we ran into an issue. I got about 1 row further than this, and now I'm frogging it. Last time I made this, I had to make some adjustments because I'm using DK weight yarn and not worsted weight yarn. And in the notes that I made about the green hat, I wrote it down wrong. I had to get out my green one to count some rows and compare. And as it turns out, I just wrote the wrong number. So instead of doing 7 rows for the body of the hat, just straight down rows, I did 8. So now I have to frog back like 3 rows until that point and then start the brim section. So I'll just be here frogging this, but then after that it shouldn't be too long until it's done. I've been working on it on and off throughout the day and shouldn't be that long once I get back on track. It's also so annoying to frog when you have just a few stitches of each color and then change back and forth. Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is gloomy as heck outside. It is cold. And my hair is doing weird things. That's where we're at. Yesterday, I did end up finishing the bucket hat. It looks very nice. I really like it. I actually ended up using only 1 skein of each color, which I didn't do last time, so I don't really know why that worked out this time. But anyway, that's great. So there we are. Today, what's on the agenda? I think the first thing I want to do is I am going to sell all of my chenille yarn. Yeah. I basically never use it, so it's kind of silly to keep it. It takes, on my cube shelf, it takes up like a whole cube for yarn that I don't even use. And I've been trying to rack my brain and try to figure out what I could use it for, because I don't want to make Ami, okay? I just don't. I don't like it, which kind of limits the options for what to make. And I've been trying to find some other things, and sure, I could make like a blanket or something, but I have so many different colors and they don't really go together. I don't want to deal with it anymore, honestly. So I would rather sell it, and then I could use that money for yarn I will actually use. That's something to do today. There's quite a lot. I'm gonna sell it as like just a pack of all of it. So I'll need to find out how much I have and how to price it and take some photos and stuff like that. And other than that, I want to crochet, but I have no idea what to make. So I think today might be a pattern writing day. I started writing my tulip vest pattern in my last, did you hear that? I started writing my tulip vest pattern last vlog, and I thought I had it all figured out, but I got my math wrong. And then I thought I had it all figured out, but my math was still wrong. So I need to go back to the drawing board on that one and try to figure it out. And it's annoying and it's going to be hard. In the end, it will all be worth it. I think that's the plan for today for right now. Yeah, so let's grab my chenille yarn and take some photos of it. Probably just on the floor because there's so much of it. Yeah, let's do that and get it listed somewhere and then pattern. Never mind, actually. I ended up starting a bandana instead of continuing working on my pattern. I just don't have the mental capacity for math and counting today. So I am making a bandana. If you watched my last vlog, you'll know that I made a bunch of bucket hats because I wanted to make one in every color option that I offer on my website. And I am slowly working my way through the bandanas as well. So far, let's see here. So far I have made an anthracite, which is a gray. I've made my two browns, which are Americano and Cappuccino. The yellowness of my light right now is kind of distorting it a little bit, but it's a light brown. And I also made a beige. Next color on the list is white. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm just basically going through the list in order. And as I finish them, I take a flat lay photo, edit it, and put it up as a photo on the color variant. For now, this is what I'm doing. If I get sick of making bandanas, I might move on to working on a blanket that I have going, which is a gift for a friend, but we'll see. For now though, I'm just gonna work on this. Oh hi, it is Wednesday. It's just always kind of chilling in the background. It is Wednesday. I have a doctor's appointment in like an hour. And given my track record with doctor's appointments, I feel like I film and I say, hey, I'm going to a doctor's appointment, and then I don't film again for like a week. So I think we're just gonna assume that the appointment is gonna knock me out, and then I'm not gonna do anything else today. Yesterday, I wanted to crochet more, but, well, first of all, I didn't really know what to make. I'm in kind of like a weird, not a crochet funk, but like an idea funk. I don't really know what to make or what to do. But I did finish the white one that we talked about briefly. So this is all done, which is lovely. Oh, and also my wrist started hurting a little bit. So even if I did find something to make, I probably shouldn't have anyway. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the chenille yarn I did put up for sale. I haven't heard anything from anywhere, so maybe I have to lower the price, we'll see. Other than that, there's not really much to say. It's sunny today, which is wonderful. So maybe, you know what? No. I was gonna say maybe later I can work some more on the pattern that I'm writing. But again, doctor's appointments knock me out. So let's not plan for anything today, huh? So I guess that's the update for right now. I will keep you posted and let you know if I do anything or whatever. There is. Hello, friends. It is still actually Wednesday. Whoa. I started working more on the pattern for the flower vest. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I straight up cannot figure out how to size grade this pattern. Everything I try just doesn't work, and I cannot figure out why. I've looked at multiple different sizing charts. I've tried various different mathematical equations to try to find my stitch count. I've tried just doing it and then measuring. Nothing is working. And I have decided to give up. Not on the pattern, but on the size grading. So, unfortunately, this will be a made-to-measure pattern. Unfortunately, maybe. I mean, some people prefer made-to-measure patterns because you can literally just make it to fit you. And I know for me, myself, I usually end up like right in between two sizes, and it's kind of, okay, do I go up or do I go down? Or where, you know? It's not a complete loss. I really wanted to make it work, to have a size graded pattern, but I simply cannot. I probably could have done it if it wasn't a super complicated stitch made up of several different types of stitches. If it was plain double crochet, yeah, maybe I could have done it, but it's not. So I think the compromise to actually get this out at some point will be to just do made to measure. And as soon as I decided to do that, I've just been typing away. I'm currently actively writing the pattern because now I'm not stuck on row 1. Obviously, there's still a lot of work to be done. I also want to film and put out a YouTube tutorial for you guys. So nowhere near done at all. So don't hold your breath. I'm hoping I can make it work still within like at least spring, summer vibes so that it's still relevant, I guess. So the fun part is that I have to frog this now. This whole thing. If I hadn't made it in cotton, I would have just made it a scarf. But cotton scarf, not really the vibe. So yeah, now I can actually start doing it, which is great. I do need to order some yarn though. There's a lot of yarn here, so actually maybe I should just frog this and then we're good. But I did also get a custom order of sorts from my aunt. She wants me to make her a t-shirt, so I need to order yarn for that, regardless. For tonight though, it's getting later. It's 10:30 right now, so I should really frog this, shouldn't I? That should really be the thing that I do. Ooh, but I don't wanna. You know what? I'll start frogging it and we'll see if my wrists can handle it, because they were hurting a little bit yesterday. So if my wrists are fine, then I will. If not, you know, chill and hang out. Deal? Oh hi, it is Thursday. The tulip vest prototype test thing is frogged. So now I have these for something, I guess. I am tired today and I just want to make something fun, something mindless. And I have quite a bit of this, which is the Hobby Black Friday Cotton 8/8. It was like a color pack. I think it was a 10 pack of these. These are different than their like normal cotton that they do. It's ever so slightly thicker, I think, and it's like fluffier kind of. And also this color does not match the other color. This is color 2, but it does not match color 2 of the rainbow one, which I actually have right here. This is the 8/4 version, but as you can see, these are, well, can you see that? They are not the same color. This one is a lot more yellowy and it's very off-white. This one is also slightly off-white. I actually have a pure white as well. How handy to compare to. So we have the pure white right here. This is the like neutral, natural white, and then this is the color pack thingy. It's not the same. My aunt wanted me to make her a the t-shirt thing that I think I mentioned, and she wants it in this color, in the off-white color. I can't mix the Black Friday pack with the normal 8/8. Doesn't work. So I want to use this for something else because I do have to order some more, which feels silly when I have a lot of this. But if I run out of this, that's it, you know? So I want to use it for something else. And what I think I'm gonna do is I want to test out making a granny stitch shrug thing. Basically, I'm making it this way. So I'm making a wide panel of granny stitch, one in the front and one in the back, and then I attach it along the top for the top seam and underneath for the sleeves, leaving a hole for the body to go and the head to go. I thought it would be pretty mindless, pretty chill, so that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a pattern for this, so I'm just making it up, but that should be fine. I have D&D later, but it's digital this time, so not quite as much prep work to do. Not sure if I will be able to crochet at the same time. Probably not, honestly. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna rest today because I'm tired, make this, and chill. I should also probably start editing this video soon because I looked at my calendar and I realized I'm not gonna be home on Saturday evening or on Sunday. So I need to get this video up and ready before then. We'll try. So let's make this thing, I guess. I don't want it to be too dense. I usually use a 4mm with DK weight yarn. I think I'll actually go up to a 5 because this is a little bit denser than the normal 8/8. Yeah, I think I'll actually use a 5 so that it's a little bit more drapey, hopefully. Let's go. Hello friends, it is Friday afternoon. So last night I was working on this and it was eating through the yarn so fast, and I, at this point realized I am definitely not gonna have enough to make the whole thing, both the front and the back. So right next to me I had these balls from when I frogged the tulip panel. So I decided to incorporate the pink. So I started on the other panel, I guess, and this is what it's looking like. I think it looks really nice, and I think it will turn out very good. Yeah, very nice. However, this is how much I have left of that ball. And I think I maybe have another skein that I could use. Maybe. But even if I have a whole nother skein, it's not going to be enough. I have enough white now, but not enough pink. I don't think I have any other yarn that would have worked, that I would have had enough of, so it doesn't really matter. But I do need to buy more of this to finish this, which means I'm not going to finish it in this video. unfortunately, I do think it's gonna end up looking really nice this way. Yeah, it's gonna end up good, but I do need to buy more yarn. I also need to order more yarn for my aunt's t-shirt thing anyway, so not a big deal. But I did want to finish this in this video, and unfortunately that's not gonna happen. So on that note, I think we are going to leave this vlog here. I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more content from me in the future. Leave me a comment with what you're working on, what you want to see, anything at all. I love chatting with you. You can find all the information you need in the description down below. My website, my newsletter, my social media, all of that fun stuff. And with that being said, I will see you next time.